So this is an Electronic Games advent calendar. And all that means for me is that over the next 24 days, every morning I'm going to have an exciting electronic game to build and play. Now, I was fortunate enough to be gifted this by my brother, but I figured, why should I hoard all this fun to myself? Why not share this with all of you here on the channel? My plan here is to release a video every single morning with each of the projects behind each of the windows. Now, I plan to release those as YouTube Shorts. So if you're into YouTube Shorts, that's great. Just make sure you're subscribed and hopefully these will show up in your Shorts feed. If you're not into Shorts, no bother either. I'm going to have a link to a playlist in the description from this video, and this will allow you to get direct links to each of the videos in the series. And I'll try and keep that up to date every morning for you so that you can follow along. If you're not into the Advent Calendar project, no bother there either, as you'll be able to just ignore these videos and just look out for my regular scheduled vintage tech and retro electronics videos that I release every week regardless. However, let's go ahead and see what we get inside this Electronic Games advent calendar. So if I flip the box over here and look on the back, we can see that the advent calendar has a window each day that we can open to reveal a different electronic component. So that'll be a nice surprise every single morning. There's a bit of a preview of the kind of components we're going to get in the projects. So we have some resistors, some LEDs, everyone loves a flashing LED, a speaker for some noise, that should be fun too, switches, capacitors, wire, lots of fun stuff there. But in the center here, we have some kind of IC, and I'm guessing this is going to be some kind of microcontroller, but I suppose we'll find out once the projects really get going. It also tells us that we have a step-by-step instruction manual, and this is going to be essential to be able to assemble these projects as we go through the month. And then we have some nice pictures here showing some examples of what we might find. There's a Simon Says game, really great classic game for us to play. Codebreaker, that sounds like it could be fun. And a really nice retro wire maze, so that should be a really great game as well. It looks like there's also a cut out and fold card casing for the projects to give us a nice little place to put the projects as we go along. I think it's kind of funny here in the lower left, it says this item is not a toy, but this is a box of games, right? So I'm going to ignore that and we're going to have fun regardless. It also says we have to be 14 years old or more, and well, that's no problem for me as I'm a little over 14 at this point in my life. And it does remind us that we're going to need 3 AA batteries, so I'm going to need to hunt those down to make sure I'm ready for tomorrow morning. Now, there's no windows in this package so far, and if we flip it over, we can see it's just plain cardboard. So this looks like it's just a sleeve which contains the advent calendar itself. So let's go ahead and open this up and pull out what's inside. Okay, so here we have what looks to be the cardboard case we can assemble and build. And I think we're probably okay to go ahead and do this now. So we're really ready for this tomorrow morning. But I'm going to put it aside for just a second now, and let's see what else we get. Here's the manual, nice big colour instruction manual, so that's going to be really good to go through. Let's have a little peek inside, and oh, it looks like it jumps straight ahead into each of the projects. So I think I'm probably going to stop looking here. Don't want too many spoilers for the month ahead. This final part here looks to be the calendar itself, and each of these will contain some components. So let's flip it over and see what the artwork looks like. Okay, well, the box on the front is exactly the same as we saw on the sleeve. No problem there though, nice and neutral calendar to play with. It does kind of have this nice ribbon of colour on the front here, which kind of reminds me of a ZX Spectrum, so that's kind of fun in its own right. Anyway, I'm going to put this to one side for now, just slide it over here, pop the manual out of the way as well, and I'm going to go ahead, I think, and I'm going to go ahead and assemble these particular card casing. So that was an awful lot more fiddly than I expected it to be, but I have now finished, and I think this does look great, even if I do say so myself. So it's all ready to put the projects in from tomorrow morning. And if you're as excited by the Advent Calendar project as I am, that's great. Do make sure you are subscribed and look out for the YouTube Shorts videos every morning from here on out. If you don't watch Shorts, no problem. Go ahead and look at the playlist that I will have linked in the description for this video, and that will allow you to watch each video direct as well every morning as well. And finally, if you're really not into this Advent Calendar project, no bother whatsoever. Just go ahead and continue to look out for my exciting electronics and vintage technology videos every week as normal. So no matter the form of the next video, I hope to see you in the next one.